let me just explain it by this parable. Story is told of two lumberjacks, a younger lumberjack and an older one, and they were having a race to see how many trees they could cut down in a single day. At the end of their day, the obvious winner was the older lumberjack. The younger one, though, could not believe what he saw. He said, "How could you have cut down more trees than me? Every hour you sat down while I kept on cutting." He said, "I don't understand. How could you have cut more trees while you were sitting so much?" The older lumberjack said, "When I sat, I was sharpening my axe." He said, "Why didn't you sit and rest and sharpen your axe?" The younger one said, "I didn't have time. I was too busy cutting or working or studying or being busy." All those things that we do, we become too involved in and engaged in to do the right thing and to sharpen our axe. And really the model of this is Jesus. I mean, Jesus lived this out in his life. He was a perfect example. He was busy, but he was never in a hurry. He was pressed to the limits, emotionally and spiritually, humanly, but he was always at peace. Why? Because you often see him taking the time to pull aside and to be with his Father, pull aside and to pray, pull aside even from the crowds. There were times when the disciples said, "Hey, everyone's looking for you." Jesus said, "Well, let's go on over here. My time has not come yet." He knew his limits. He knew what he should do, and he knew that commandment, and he kept that commandment as well. God created the Sabbath because he knows our physical and emotional and spiritual limits in our lives, and he knows that we need a periodic break.